Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals.
And now,
we'll be back to the first pitch right after this.
Kansas City Royals.
So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Seth Lugo. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Anthony Volpe leading things off and takes a strike. Hit weakly on the ground. Garcia fires across the diamond, and a quick out, number one. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 1-0. Swings through that one.
1-1.
One out, base is empty.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Here is Aaron Judge. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Judge comes up empty there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Yanks held in check. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium and towing the slab, Garrett Cole. And Siggy, he's a workhorse, loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
So here's the Royals DH, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball.
Yeah.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Judge takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vinny
Pasquantino now at the plate.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner.
Inside.
That's impressive.
Ball, that's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hey!
And strike 2.
2-2 the count.
In the air, left field, down the line. It gets down, a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Late with the swing there.
0-1's in the count.
Pasquantino off of first with 2 away.
Hey!
Just
No
a
ball,
really
2
nice
strikes.
slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Let's go, Salvador.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Royals leave 1. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. Bellinger up to hit.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. That one's in there, 0-1.
Come on, Seth.
There's a strike. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Just missed.
Pretty standard
1 ball,
high
2
0-2
strikes.
fastball right there. If you're smart, He'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
On the ground. Witt handles, throws to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Breaking ball misses down and away. One away with a runner at third here at the top of the second. And a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner on at third, one gone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Up and in, and now 3-2. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And there's a ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Next offering upstairs. Jason Dominguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. No score here in the second. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
So up next, Jason Dominguez. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1-0.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Melendez brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Second baseman, Michael Massey.
Cole back to work. And a strike in there. Massey, 26 years old, And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. And that's too high. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Center field. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Hunter.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. Inside, just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Bounce to the left side. On to first. And Renfroe is retired.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his back down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it and instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
MJ Melendez stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch is outside. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full, no score. Back here in Kansas City, now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Anthony Volpe will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In there at the knees, and the count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. Over to first. Great pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one ripped. Wow, that one's over the party porch and just shy of the fountains. A home run. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Judge over the top.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And they'll do it again. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving. I'm feeling
And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
And
Royals,
here is
the third
Michael
baseman,
Garcia.
Michael Garcia.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And that one misses up and in. Yeah, the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Goes down looking.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic East-West pitching, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called 3rd strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to Goldie. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Jonathan.
Back to the top of the lineup,
India.
Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. KC down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
To first, that's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo
Here's Stanton now.
Stanton.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one fouled off. 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two to count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells. Caught looking his first time up. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a ball. Inside. And now 3-1. Foul ball there.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Goldie batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Finish him.
Next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
2 balls.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Wells on at second with 2 down. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. And we're back. Bottom 4, down the number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game. I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Pasquantino, the next to hit, takes outside. One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. And that's in for a strike. The Royals trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air to left down the line. Dominguez sizes this one up. And that quickly 2 away.
The catcher, number 13.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Volpe. And makes the grab. And that is that. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Kansas City, new inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Lugo back to work. Swings through that one for strike one. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's outside. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And now, Oswaldo Cabrera. First pitch misses.
Ball 2.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Just misses with that one. Battling here as he fouls it away. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Volpe in the box again, takes a strike. And takes low for ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning going. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Got all of that one. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Seth Lugo is done. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Chris Stratton comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two outs, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yankees up by 3. Strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Got it. And that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Fastball for a strike. Inside, just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. MJ Melendez getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
I know these losers can't stand when we win.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Renfroe off of first with 2 away. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Give it to him, Royals.
The other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it here 3-0. Back back here at Kauffman Stadium.
Leading
All
off
right,
for
we
the
go to
Yankees,
the
the
top
center
half
fielder,
of
number
inning number
35,
6.
Cody
Here comes Cody
Bellinger.
Bellinger. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. John Schreiber up and loosening in the pen. Serpa also throwing. Now the 0-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Renfroe makes the grab. One away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated
Now here's
hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
Check swing, called strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count,
catcher,
you feel
number
like you've got a
28,
lot of plate to
Austin
cover, and
Wells.
you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Wells in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Teased the zone with that fastball a little bit up, fouled it off. Expect him to go a little bit higher with this next one.
2 outs. That's down and
Ball 1.
in.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 3 and the Royals nothing. And we're back. Digging in, Kyle Isbell.
The center fielder.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
India in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One down, runner at third. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-0. And another ball. And that one is in for a strike. Line to left. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 3-1.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though, RBI.
Pasquantino up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
No strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Way high.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
And the batter now, Salvador Perez. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Judge hustles it back in. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Way outside, ball 1. just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hard hit to third. They take the force out, inning over, and it could have been worse. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. Yankees 3 and the Royals 1.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Royals.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Angel Serpa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's Paul
Leading
Goldschmidt.
off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Just missed. And that is out of play. Three-2 now. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Goldie aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch is inside, and 1-1. That one the other way. There's one out, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that's outside. Next pitch is downstairs.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Finish him.
Up the middle. Witt over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-1. Bottom of the seventh, and now Hunter Renfroe.
Leading up for the Royals.
Well, he's back out there to begin the seventh. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough sixth inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. And a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Outside low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one is upstairs. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. And he takes a strike. The Yanks trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And down on strikes he goes. Strikeout number 8. Royals go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
John
Royals.
Schreiber gets the call from the pen.
Number 46, John Schreiber.
So back to the top of the order. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. 1 for 3. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That one just misses. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your
runner on the move. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
The right fielder, number 99,
first and second,
Aaron
no outs.
Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 4-1.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Just missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Next one misses, and a count now even up. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Line drive, glove flip for 1, back to first, and that is a double play.
Now back to the designated hitter.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Stanton stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Just missed. 2 outs with a runner at third. Slice down the right side. And there's a foul ball.
Finish him.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 63, Fernando Cruz.
Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals.
The center fielder.
The Royals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Well struck right field. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jonathan India at the plate. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And now it's even up. Cruz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. On the ground to short, Volpe. Tosses across to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far. Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the count.
And downstairs.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez will hit next. There's a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Up the middle. Jazz tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. KC gets one on the double. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Long.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
At the plate, Austin Wells. First pitch just misses. Movement in the bullpen, Chris Bubich getting ready to go. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
And it's 2-1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one. And fires in a fastball at 95.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Fastball is outside. And delivers outside. That misses the zone. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that's through there for a strike. Now snap throw to first. And he's back safely. That one misses. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Dominguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. Now 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout at end of the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees 4 and the Royals 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The second baseman.
So digging in, Michael Massey. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Out towards left center. Bellinger moving under this one. Makes the grab, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 16.
He's 2 outs
Hunter
away. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Just missed. That one off the mark. 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
MJ Melendez digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Outside low. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bellinger settles underneath it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Garcia.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. First offering, and it just misses. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
You can't understand what I feel like.